Hello everybody, my name is Satish Katarapu and I am the Chief Information Officer of this organization, and I invite you to the business proposal for our insurance industry. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share the importance of cloud computing for an insurance industry. In recent years, cloud computing has become an emerging model in the IT industry. This presentation also attempts to lay out measures to be taken while using cloud computing to reduce the negative effects on outcomes and maintain data integrity. A few weeks ago, I have attended a technology seminar on cloud computing. I made a further research and made some calculations and analysis and came to the conclusion that cloud computing can be a valuable asset to the company. The points I am going to discuss for the next 10 minutes are in the agenda, which are like upgrading our company data and the security system by implementing the cloud computing. And also I'll discuss some of the benefits and risks faced by implementing the cloud computing in our company. And is cloud computing a feasible option for our business? We'll also discuss briefly on the later slides. Also, what are the infrastructure required to establish the cloud computing in our company? And sensitive analysis, and at the end, conclusions and the lessons learned, a list of references I have used and gathered some information from other sources. Why to upgrade our company's ICT infrastructure to cloud computing? In recent years, cloud computing has become a popular model where machines involved in cloud computing delivers services in scalable manner. It also provides efficiently computing the centralizing storage, memory processing and bandwidth. Adopting cloud computing can result in both positive and negative effects on data security, since the entire process is carried out by service provider, not by the user. Also, there are other benefits like reducing of cost, universal access, up-to-date softwares, and choice of applications. Like the company can do the change the applications according to their requirements. What is cloud computing? Cloud computing is an internet-based model of computing where the shared information, software and resources are provided to computers and other devices upon demand. This enables the end user to access the cloud computing resources anytime from any platform such as cell phone, mobile computing platform or desktop. The users are not necessarily aware about which server on which host is providing the service. The major cloud service providers or vendors are like Microsoft, Hewlett-Packard, IBM, Salesforce, Amazon and Google. As we discussed earlier, cloud computing has benefits and risks. We discussed about benefits. We have the top 5 benefits of the cloud computing, like reduced infrastructure cost, capacity, scalability and speed, security and backup, availability, geography and mobility, and regulatory compliance. There are also some hidden benefits, like when an enterprise migrates its resources to cloud, this frees the IT executives time to focus on growing the business by thinking and acting strategically instead of being saddled with the day-to-day oversight of in-house technology maintenance. Migration much easier and less time consuming. The top 5 risks of working with cloud service are contracts, loss of control, aggregation risk, cost, data security. Data security plays a major role in benefit and as well as risk. There is always a possibility of a security breach. Google has been hacked before, proving that it's not entirely impossible to break into even the biggest company's servers. If they do this again, it may be possible to get into the cloud servers and access users' files at will. Would this technology be feasible for our business? I say it's mostly feasible because we can discuss the advantages and disadvantages on this slide. Advantages are like cost-effective option. Major of the cloud software is free, and you would run on low specification computers. The software provided by the cloud vendors will not take much space, and our company wouldn't need to shell out thousands of dollars to pay for the servers and to support them. It would also possibly mean more productivity. Coming to disadvantages, as we discussed earlier, it's the security, it's the foremost thing, and the downtime. The downtime is like when the internet connection is down, the cloud application wouldn't work. But when you use the old servers, you can retrieve the files from those servers. This is the only disadvantage uh, when we compare with the physical part of the cloud computing. So what is the impact of cloud computing on our company? Our company can facilitate mobile technology access to our agents and customers what they want, fast and convenient insurance services. We can also extend our business services on mobile devices like iPad, mobile phone, smartphones, tablets, and we can also attract new customers who need more self-service options. We can also increase agent and policyholder satisfaction by modernizing their customer service tools. Tablet-based applications for agents and adjusters. We can distribute the mobile device to our agents to have easy access with our customers. And custom-built mobile strategies, flexible deployment options, and performance optimization is also one of the positive way to improve the company's services. The main three service categories available for cloud computing are infrastructure as a service, that in short form we say IaaS, and platform as a service, it's PaaS, and software as a service, SaaS. And I would recommend for our company we can adopt software as a service because we only require the software which the end user requires, and we don't have to install or any servers, or we don't have to use any platforms. We just only want end user services. Based on my research and observation, I have developed a model of business cost over a 6-year period to show the financial viability of the project, doing some sensitivity analysis for the business case, and calculated net present values using the graphical representation. And you can see the graph which is moving upward. Like initially we may not get a good profit when we implement the cloud computing, but in the later years the profit will be increasing. You can see some figures in the net present value slide where the figures showing that it's initially it may be the less profits. As the year passes, you will find the growth in the profits, and you can see the internal rate of return like 13% is greater than the discount rate of 10%, which is the company's desired rate of return. By this, I come to a conclusion that cloud computing is evolved by consolidating several technologies like software as a service, grid, and virtualization. There are three deployment models like private, public, and hybrid, and major three services are software as a service, platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service. From software development perspective, it is an extension of distributed computing. The lessons learned from my research are that cloud computing increases profitability by improving resource utilization. Costs are driven down by delivering appropriate resources only for the time those resources are needed. Cloud computing has enabled teams and organizations to streamline lengthy procurement processes. And customers don't own infrastructure or software, they pay an access or usage fee and software provided by the cloud vendor. and it's cost-effective, flexible way to do the business. And these are the few references I have taken from the internet source and other resources. That's the end of my presentation, and thank you for listening to me so patiently. Thank you.